Morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday.
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing, Dr. T?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Queen?
You know what? I'm super excited. This morning I got up and thank God for waking me up this morning.
Thank
And
you, Lord.
I don't know, I got excited today. More
Yeah,
excited than I usually ever do on a Saturday morning because I gotta get out of bed.
I know, right?
You know what? Usually what happens is every morning I wake up and say what day it is. Do you do that?
I had sometimes I got to remember what day
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
Yeah,
what day is it?
right.
Is it Wednesday? What am I supposed to be doing today? Oh, it's Saturday? And
Literally.
I gotta get up?
You know what I told myself last night? I use my phone for a lot of things, putting appointments and stuff in, but I literally need to get a calendar that I can hold in my hand because I need to see stuff ahead. I need to know what my day gonna be like the next day.
So the thing for everybody out there that actually uses their phone as a calendar, what if you lose your phone? Then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tell me, put in the comments. If you lose your phone today, what are you going to do? Good morning, Gil Garrett in the
Come
house.
on, good morning,
Gil
brother.
Garrett,
Good to see you on
Good
this
morning.
morning.
Good morning, younger, seasoned brother.
Yeah. So listen, Gil, if you lost your phone, what you gonna do? Wait, I
What?
remember a few times Gil thought he lost his phone.
Gil
You
got
remember
two
that?
phones, three
I
phones. So
know,
what?
but I remember a few times in on the broadcast where he couldn't find it. Listen, we have become so accustomed to having our phones that we will go all the way back home before we get to our destination.
Woo, turn around right in the middle of the street and say, you know what? I ain't got my phone. What I'm gonna do?
What I would do. But wait, have you ever been looking for your phone and was on it? I mean, you looking for your phone and you
Right, right,
own
right. You
it.
like, hold on. On the phone. Look. So,
You're gonna say I'm gonna ask my wife what I'm doing today. Well, that's good too, but wait, you gonna feel lost without that
but
phone.
know what the wife knows Miss Garrett was McGarrett, Mrs. Garrett has. She's so smart because she got his appointments, right? And
Yeah,
Gil, her husband appointment in her phone, which
that's
is
the
smart.
bomb.
It's
Yeah,
because you are helping keep him together.
that's real good. Shout out to Miss Gary this morning. Let me tell you something. You need that. That's what you call a help meet. You know that a person is lacking in an area and you can help meet that need. That's what's up this morning.
Well, if you lost what so wait. So you lost your phone. How you gonna call your wife if you ain't got your phone?
Listen, he
And
know her
then
number.
and well,
Somebody around you got a cell phone.
but you know what though? Check it out though. What about back in the day when you didn't have a phone to
Ooh,
program numbers in and you had your
ooh,
phone book? I never
ooh.
had a phone. I didn't put
You talking
numbers
about
in
the
the phone
yellow
book.
pages?
No. I didn't have a phone book.
Really?
I didn't. Nope. I might write them down. If I didn't know it, you didn't even matter.
Listen,
I
remember it
didn't.
was a time you could call and can you connect me? Remember you could call the operator and ask them to connect you to somebody's
I
house.
don't remember that.
Ooh,
I
you
remember
ain't
you can
that
get
old.
connected 911
Well, you can always
or you
get
can call
connected.
your
No,
phone
you
services.
used to give. You
No,
remember
no,
when you
no,
could call
no.
the information and get
Oh
connected
yeah,
to
yeah.
somebody's
I
phone?
thought that you could call them and get the telephone number and they charge you. I
You
know.
could get the telephone number or they'll connect you right to the line and it'll be busy sometime and they'll tell you that line is busy.
What year was that?
I don't know, but I remember it.
I don't remember that. I'm
You
sorry.
listen, you
Not being
should.
connected to the someone's number.
But remember you can you still can hit *69 and call folks. Remember that?
Does that still work?
I think so. I think
Remember
*69
people would call and play on your phone and hang up?
and hang
And
up. You couldn't even wait. That was before they had
right.
caller ID.
And star 69.
Yeah, and your parents would be mad. I know that so and so calling hanging up. That was something. Man, that's funny. That's a walk down memory lane this
So look,
morning.
so you got your call ID by your phone, right?
Yeah.
Somebody called, they calling you. They block the call. You can't tell who it is. You know it's
Mhm.
blocked, right?
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
you answer the phone
And then keep hanging
and
up.
hang up.
Just keep hanging
They
up.
just want to hear your voice.
Listen, I remember a time my mother unplugged the phone because people kept calling and hanging up. She was so mad. That's something this morning.
So hey, let's go ahead and get into our word today. Our word. How did you come up with our word of today?
Loyalty.
Yes.
I just really thought about loyalty and what it actually means. So loyalty really is just consistency and commitment, right? Being consistent and committed to something. And I thought about that even in my profession or even as a friend, a wife, or person in general, I just really thought about loyalty, and that means showing up fully, showing up fully, being committed, being consistent in how I show up. And I thought about that. So, as a therapist, of course, I would want me and my client to show up fully because if they don't, then that means we have not invested into the relationship. Because therapy, it really is a relationship between the counselor and the therapist. And so, when it hurts, when it's painful, when it's slow, you still show up because things change.
Okay. So let me I like that because you are loyal. You do show up for you show up for your clients, but you also show up for the people that are in your life that you're loyal to, the ones you
Mhm.
trust, the ones you love, and you don't have a problem with giving them their flowers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you showing
Absolutely.
up for a person at the critical time in their life, and then sometimes showing up a person even when they think that they don't need you.
Yeah.
So that's the great thing about loyalty. When you loyal to a person, you show up without even thinking about it. You show up, you
Mhm.
call, you
Mhm.
say, "What can I do for you?" So
Mhm.
to me, being loyal is showing up for my I'm gonna take it to the professional world far as in the car business. So to me, actually being loyal is being there for you when you need me.
Yeah.
And in the car business, you don't know the time of the hour when you're gonna need to buy a car. Or
That's
you're just
true.
gonna need advice, or you might had a customer that actually had a car. She needed a car service. She got a car 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Couldn't get in. She got an appointment, but she needed a car. So
Mhm.
actually, now you got your car service because you had a little fender bend in your car. Someone kid ran into your car, but and you bought it to a dealership, and the car that you got, right?
Mhm.
The person that my customer that needed help, when you bought your rental back, right?
Mhm.
That person is supposed to take your car, the
The
electric
rental.
EV, the rental,
Yeah.
right? So it's about showing up when you least expect it. In this business, the automobile space I've been in for over 25 years, is being there for you when you least expect it, when you need me.
Yeah.
If you have questions before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale.
That's
And
good.
what people don't understand is that when you're loyal to someone or
Mhm.
I'm loyal to my audience, right?
Mhm.
Being loyal to my honest audience, being loyal to people that actually trust and love me, right?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
showing up all the time, being ready anytime you need me.
That's good. And loyalty is about being honest and not just agreeable. When you can be honest with someone and not just agree with them, loyalty means that I'm gonna tell you the truth even if it hurts. I'm gonna be honest with you. And in your profession, just being able to guide folks in the right direction, even if it's uncomfortable for you to say it or if it's uncomfortable for them to hear it.
Well, see, my thing is though, right now, I honestly believe that you gonna like me or not like me. So if you don't like me, it's okay. Move on. It's other people out there to sell cars, but there's nobody like the queen. For one, I'm gonna give it to you when you need it. I'm
Mhm.
gonna give it to you when you don't need it, right?
Mhm.
It may be positive or negative, right? The
Mhm.
thing about it though, I'm gonna nurture you the whole time. The reason I'm gonna nurture you is because I'm gonna nurture you with my videos I do. I'm gonna nurture you with the information that I share for you to
Mhm.
you, right? I share with you and I share with the world. Because the thing about me, the reason I say I nurture you with the videos because I help you through the process. And I help you even if you don't buy a car from me.
Mhm.
Even if you don't lease a car from me,
That's
I'm there
good.
for you. And that's loyal, right?
Mhm.
And I take that same thing to my personal life. That's why my audience or my audience, but my family or my people that I in my circle, I'm exactly there for them
Mhm.
and I show up for them every time. And sometimes what happens is I show up for them when they don't even show up for me.
Well, that's
But because
good.
I'm loyal, that's just in my DNA. And you can't put loyalty in your DNA. You either have it or you don't have it.
That's it. But see, you said something important. You said people may not like you and it's okay. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. So that's a
Give me a
thing.
five on that
That's
one.
a thing. Like, so you
That
may
was
not
kind of bold
like
five.
I mean, we across the table.
Yeah,
What
but
you
it's
want me to
still, I
do?
mean, that, I don't know,
But
man.
here's the reality though. You may not like me, but you will respect me. And that's a part of being loyal to even loyal to anyone, loyalty to a fault. Like I'm loyal to a fault,
Mhm.
flat out. And you may not like me, but you real respect me. And I appreciate that. Good
Good
morning,
morning. She
Cornelia.
said, good morning. Be in the driver's seat, whatever that stands for. What's that stand for?
Yeah, be in the driver's seat. We
Oh,
taking
okay.
T
She
out.
put the
But
I. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
Cornelia. We
Good
appreciate you this
morning.
morning, sis. But what's amazing is that like I said, loyalty is being honest and not just agreeable, but also loyalty isn't blind allegiance. And when I looked at that, I'm like, man, it's not blind allegiance. It's choosing to live in truth, fairness, and reliability.
And sometimes, you know what? None of y'all are not doing any of that. Y'all not doing it. Y'all just
Well, you do have some people who are not living up to what loyalty actually means
they're
because
not. They're not.
we have just like you and many who are listening. A
Mhm,
lot of us have been loyal to people who are, again, could not be loyal to us,
mhm.
but that does not change who you are. Be who you are. Be authentic. Be the loyal person. Show up for people and do what you were created to do because
Okay,
it's not
so
about
I'm done with
them.
Dr.
It's
T this
really
morning
about
because
you.
if you notice every Saturday morning you get a therapy session. If you're on being the driver's seat every Saturday morning, you get a therapy session, even if you don't want one. So you know what, you better tune in every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 a.m. because you need that therapy session, whether you realize it or not.
Well,
Dr. T
I'm
gonna give
glad
it
you
to you.
said that because the final thing I wanted
Oh,
to
I'm about
say
to just give her the
is
finger
self
this morning.
loyalty.
Wait a minute, hold
Self
on.
loyalty.
I'm
Be
about to
loyal.
give her the finger. See this, y'all? The
Listen,
finger, I'm gonna
I'm
take
be self
these two
loyal.
down right here, and I'm gonna give her the
Y'all, this is
middle finger.
live.
Wait a minute.
Y'all see
Two.
this? Y'all
One,
see
two.
this live?
One, two.
Anyway,
Get
but you
this.
know,
One, two.
I love it though because that means that I'm getting under
You're
her
making a
skin. But it's
difference.
all
No, you're
okay.
making a difference.
But self loyalty, for those of you who are watching, be loyal to yourself. It's good to be loyal to others, but show up for you. Take care of you. Make sure that you're good because how can you make sure everybody else is good and
If
not
you're
you?
not good. So listen. So I think you owe me a little apology right now.
I do not because
Yeah,
you put two
you owe me
middle
a
fingers up.
freaking apology
You
right
put
now.
two middle
You owe me
fingers
an
up on
apology
me
right now.
on
Wait a minute.
literally on the
Right now.
podcast
You owe me an apology right now.
where people gonna
Now,
see this
you owe
all
me an
over the
apology
place.
right now. Right now. And the reason I'm in character. You don't buy me an apology right now. No, right now. No, the reason I the reason I say you owe me an apology right now is because seriously, when I said therapy for real, you give every our audience a therapy session,
Mhm.
8 to 10 minutes every program.
You think so?
Yeah, because and it's good because you feed them. When you get fed and you don't know you're being fed because you need that nurturing, right? Those quick words, those words of wisdom, those words that you pull out your mastermind on top of your big head, your throne. You know what I mean? When you put it out,
Y'all see
that
how she
no,
throwing
no,
curves? This
no,
one?
I'm not. No, no, no. This is from the bottom of my heart. No,
Oh.
no, for real. The bottom of my heart, the middle of my heart, and the top of my heart. Seriously, you nurture us every Saturday morning. You do. And when you can get nurture and they don't even know you're nurturing them, you're giving us our mental health. You're helping our mental health. Because I gave Santi a text about, I think it was about 7:31. I said, happy. What did I say? Hold on, I'm gonna read what I said. Hold please. Hold please. Hold please. I said, this was funny to me. I said, oh, I forgot to tell you, we are taking a mental health Saturday. No podcasting, no cursing, no Facebook, no nothing. April Fools or Saturday Fools, laugh out loud.
Yes, she did that. But Santi absolutely knew she was lying because the first thing he said, "Oh, I knew you was gonna be cussing." So if everybody
When
know
I walked
the
in.
queen, she gonna cuss. Okay, she
No, you
gonna
know
curse.
what? I don't know if that's good. Good. That's not, I don't know if that's good. But anyway, we had
Good
enough.
morning,
Look, look,
Tanya.
look. So we done had enough fun this morning. Let's have some more fun. Our guest that's coming back, that's coming on today. We met him what was it 3 Saturday ago? See, 3 Saturdays ago at Sugar Me Desserts.
Mhm.
The owner of Sugar Me Desserts is Reggie Harris. Reggie Harris is a long time. He is like Reggie's older than me, but Reggie is a big brother, a younger brother, a little brother, and just a guy full of energy who I love very much. He's family to me. We grew up together on the South Side. We walked the halls of Jefferson Junior High together. And, you know how, I was always taller than everybody, right? And so I will always call myself like I'm the little big sister, right?
Mhm.
But, back in the day, when you can talk to someone and just talk about anything. We talked about school, we talked about football, we talked about basketball, right?
Mhm.
And to this day, he's still my homeboy. So I met this wonderful gentleman, let me say young kid. I want to call him a young kid. And I didn't know who his mom was. His mom, we go way back. His mom used to dance on the, I don't know, did your mom dance on the scene? Do you know anything about the scene, sir? Davion? Do you know anything about the scene?
Donovan.
Donovan. I'm sorry. You know Gina always messing her name up. Do you know anything about the scene? Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay. I ain't okay, I'm gonna just stop rattling. Let's go. We'll be right back. And we'll be right back with our guests.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's me, Tune Up Man, along with Joe Longhammer and Regina, the queen of car loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford.
If I'm looking for a new car and I have $500, Regina, what can you do for me?
I'll take your $500 and turn it into $1,000.
But there's a catch, right?
That's right. I can only handle 25 of these deals each month.
Hurry before those 25 deals are gone.
Call or text 248-266-9875. I'll get you.
Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
We're back in the studio with our special guest, Donovan Kirk. He let me pronounce his name wrong 3 times, and he kind of corrected me.
Like,
Okay, so Tanya is clearing that up. No, that was Wendy on the scene. Okay. She said she was 2X2. Okay.
She was on 2 times though. Okay.
She was on twice. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. You want to take over now?
No, I never take over. Good morning, Donald. We're so glad
She
to
said
have
she
you
never
on
takes
this
over.
morning.
thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're
Thanks for having me,
excited.
Regina.
We are
I'm so
excited.
thankful to be here with y'all today.
Well, you know what? We're glad to have you on this morning. We met, let me just get back. We met Donovan a few Saturdays ago at Sugar Me Desserts. And when he walked in, he kind of took over the room. When you're a certain height, you come in, you grab the room. You grab the room with your energy, you grab your room with your fullness, your smile. So welcome to be in the driver's seat this morning.
Thank you for having me, Regina. I'm really, excited to like just be back in Pontiac, and be able to just come here and see Regina, Queen of Car Loans, who's a legend in our community.
Oh, he know what to say. And
And
you know what? You can actually get a chance to meet my business partner, my sidekick, Dr. Teresa Moore.
Listen, he with the queen. Look, you legendary. I like it. I'm listening. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
His
I
mama taught him
appreciate
that. His
that.
mama taught him that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
shoot.
You didn't talk. You
I
been
see the
learn.
legacy.
Yeah, you done got learned.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. I'm excited for the viewers and the listeners to learn a little bit about Mr. Donovan Kirk. So tell the viewers and the listeners, who is Donovan Kirk?
Who are you?
Okay. Oh man. So I am Donovan Kirk, son, brother, entrepreneur, substitute teacher, um, former professional basketball player, and a friend. Someone who's looking to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves or down, and or looking to add fairness in different things that I see in the arts and music industry. So that's really what I'm about.
So we do want to say this morning, you can give us a call. You can comment in the bottom of on social media. We are also live on YouTube. We're on Facebook. And if you're new to our channel on YouTube, please subscribe. And you're new to us on Facebook and you haven't actually liked our page, please like our page. Please share because sharing is caring. And then you can also give us a call this morning at 248-905-1128. That's 248-905-1128. We are giving away a $25. Are we giving away lunch today?
Yeah, we're giving away lunch today.
All right, so $25 lunch on us. It won't be a gift card. It will be cash to you or Zelle to you. If you are our first caller this morning, me and Sharon is caring, so please make sure you share our video, comment with us, and let's engage this morning.
Yes, I'm excited. So first of all, let me say shout out to you because you from Pontiac. Pontiac is definitely in the house. You were
Amen.
born and raised here.
Yes.
Come on here.
Yes.
So let's kind of get into it. You gave us a lot of nuggets. You said I am a former professional basketball player. You told us a lot of things about you. So
Mhm.
let's just go back. Let's talk about that. Let's
Yeah.
talk about how
Mhm.
basketball. What was up? How
So
did that
yeah, I
go?
mean, my basketball career started here. You know, obviously playing with Bill Vallis and Pontiac, and
Yeah,
playing
shout
with
out to Bill
Shout out.
LaValle.
yeah, in the PAL League, and this is where I was, running those hills at Pontiac Northern, and really training, building my first group of friends, and I was started playing basketball. I was at Harrington Elementary School.
Oh, okay.
And then we went on, and obviously I got a lot better. I ended up becoming like 6'4" when I was like 13. You know,
So did you
Wow.
grow? Did you have
so
any clue that you would grow to the height that you are today, being 6'4"?
I did always think I was gonna be tall because I was always bigger than everybody in class.
Okay.
So but I didn't realize I would get this tall. No, I probably never thought it. I wanted to. I wanted to get taller because I wanted to play NBA. That was my goal. I was like, let's go to the NBA. Let's go to the NBA. Let's get as tall as we can. But I need to work on my ball handling. But I didn't really spend much time on it. I worked on other stuff though.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, I'm
No. He was finishing a
Oh yeah,
sentence.
and then obviously get to tell you a bit more about me is that I went on and I went to play at Country Day. I was actually
Shout out to Country Day.
sorry, actually did 2 years at Notre Dame Prep.
come on,
Then
Notre
I was
Dame.
at with Pontiac. Then I went 2 years at Detroit Country Day.
Okay.
And then after that I became a top 100 high school prospect, and I was able to go play college basketball at University of Miami. Also transferred, did 2 years at DePaul University. And actually had an interesting career 'cause I ended up again going back because a different coach there. I did my 5th year at University of Miami, which is a common thing now, which is like players transferring and doing stuff. Back then, it really wasn't. Um, and then obviously, and playing at the U was a great experience. And then
Yeah.
after that, went on to go play professionally and overseas, Lithuania, Cyprus, Greece, Japan.
Man, how is
So-
that in Greece?
Oh man, Greece is what's crazy is Greece is like a beautiful country. I
It
remember taking
is.
some rides and just driving down. He'd be like, "Oh shoot, I'm still on Earth." Like, man, this is beautiful. But I'll tell you one thing: the business wise, they're slow. The people there, they're not really not the best place to do business. So I didn't really like that about them. But when it comes to just experience wise, and really, really like open my eyes up to the world.
So how did basketball
Mhm.
change your life? How did you evolve with basketball? Because you went
Mhm.
from Pontiac schools to Country Day,
Mhm.
and you went from playing here to overseas. So how did basketball evolve
Oh,
in your
yeah,
life?
basketball was a tool, and obviously a film that really helped me grow in life. From being able to travel all over the world, and helping me with being able to even a high school player, being able to go play around the country, and then being able to use it to get a scholarship to play basketball in college, and obviously travel and play in that the ACC, which is one of the best conferences in the country. Travel all around the country and compete, be on ESPN, build that brand for yourself, start to, obviously build that resume. Um, and even better now is seeing the advancements that have been happening with making sure high school players have, access to being able to make money and be able to make money off their brand,
Mhm.
which is something that's pretty standard. It shouldn't even have even been a question.
So like
Um,
you said so people are being able to make money off their brand.
Yeah, at first that when I was playing in college,
Mhm.
they didn't allow you to be able to make money off of your brand. Who you are. They even were taking money from using your image inside of a video game, and
And you
they
get
didn't.
and you get nothing. You get
Yeah,
no money.
there's only been a big lawsuit about that. They ended up having to
Mm.
pay us out for that. Um, and it was just really, really, really messed up. To be quite honest, I mean, if you think about what was happening and all the amount of money that should have been obviously distributed out to black and brown players that did not get that. Talk, people guys graduating from college
Mhm.
and they don't have a job. You know what I mean? But they just
Wow.
play 4 or 5 years in college. They don't have no opportunity to make some extra money. but your coach just made $1 million a year, $2 million a year. I mean, this type of stuff, like, that type of stuff happening in college basketball was just reckless, in my personal opinion. But
So,
now, things are changing.
So we have
so,
some questions here.
so that's not a question. I got a comment on that before we say that, but
Mm.
because you being modest, and go ahead for the question. He's being modest because of the degrees. He didn't talk about that. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
well,
Oh,
that real Regina already said it. So,
mm.
what are your degrees?
Also, I have a degree in marketing, a bachelor's of science in marketing I got from DePaul University. And then I have a master's degree from community and social change, which is interesting because that's actually a similar degree that Obama got.
Really?
Is it media and social change?
Community and social change. So basically, what it's about is teaching you how to properly go into a community and make effective change. So, within anything from a nonprofit standpoint or a for-profit standpoint.
That's good. And your other degree?
Those are just two. And then my other one is marketing degree.
Okay,
Yeah, that
so
helped me
that's
with.
helping you now. I know.
Yeah. That's helping me with business and building my app, Creator Connect. Definitely download Creator Connect. You got to tap in on that. Because, well, so it's interesting, that this would make me probably out of me and Jay-Z the only Black people that own a music streaming platform, which is crazy, which is like, it's just, I mean, the type of stuff that's happening is just like, it just blows my mind. And obviously a place for people to be able to connect and create and work together and things too, is that's installed in there. Yeah, shout out to Creator Connect and all the creators on there.
So,
So you already said Creator Connect. So tell the listeners, what is Creator Connect?
So Creator Connect is a app in the Android or iOS store where you can go and you can music stream, or you can even send an idea to your favorite artist, or with a budget attached, saying what you want to do and things of that nature, and we can manage that whole project there. So you can get a little bit of all your creative needs right in one place. And I'm looking forward to growing it here and growing it out and all around the world. And you guys download it, check it out.
so when you said you were the only one besides Jay-Z that has this app, right?
It owns a music streaming platform.
Music, right? Music stream.
hmm
How has that happened with all the people in the world? It's only you and Jay-Z.
I mean, that's it's unbelievable. And you think about it. But what happened was that predominantly radio shows, record labels, and music streaming platforms are, they pretty much set it up to where they are the people who can get out the message for the creators, for the artists, So, and therefore they kind of can basically determine who becomes popular, So what happens is the creators and the artists end up having to give in to that type of system, or doing deals with them of that nature. Unless you were like as big as Jay-Z, or you get as big as Jay-Z, and maybe you do that. But coming from a different standpoint of one, being somebody who knows how to software engineer, and being out someone knows how to code, I did not have to rely on getting as much investors and trying to do all this stuff. I just created it myself. So it just made it happen, and then, so I don't have to worry about them saying, look, it's hard to get that money, guess what percentage of venture capital money goes to minorities?
Oh my God.
Take a guess.
That number
Probably
is
less than 15%.
It's less than 1%.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're talking about like, you see all these investments happening. 0.5% around there of venture capital money went to anybody of color. What does that mean? That means, one, we don't have a lot of us, as Black venture capitalists. We're not meeting them. We're not in those circles. We're not around them. We're not going there and hanging out with them. You know what I mean? So they don't really see us, and neither do they really care to do it. And then it goes on into, well, how do you grow? How do you properly, be able to grow and do these things if the system is so reliant upon money? Is by doing things like this, being with you all.
so.
so
Thanks
my
for
turn?
having me here.
Is it my turn?
it's been your turn.
Oh.
I need to ask the question, is it my turn?
Okay, I'm gonna ask. So, question for you. We're talking
Mm,
about the money, we're talking about current streaming, but
mm,
how the money, the royalties, how does that work? Because
mm,
too many times in this business, in the streaming world or the
mm,
music world, a lot of people are a lot of musicians, a lot of people are complaining about money after money after the fact. So
mhm.
how does fan powered royalties work in
So
streaming
yeah, so fan power royalty means that you pay a subscription fee, let's say of $10, right? And
every month?
yeah, every month.
Okay.
And that platform, which technically, you know, I want to shout them out, SoundCloud, which is also a competitor, but I mean, I'm thankful that they came up with this creation. And also shout out to actually another black founder named called Isaac Hayes called Fanbase, who actually come up with something like similar, but not exactly the
Great
same.
name though.
Yeah, yeah. He's actually a son of
He's his
Yeah.
son, right?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's you have $10 and you pay a subscription, right? And then your platform says, okay, look, we don't want to take, you know, that money and pool it and, basically, not pay artists that you didn't listen to. You know what I mean? So we set it. So Fan Power Royalty says, look, I'm going to make sure this subscription fee only goes to the artist that you listen to, not, to a pool. And then we, split it out.
Mhm.
Current streaming platforms like Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, they are pulling. And then then based on who does the most streams, I believe that month or whatever, something of that nature. Um, it goes into a tier of like you get majority of the pool,
Mhm.
which is basically means it's like a lottery. I mean, so it's like so you're talking about like you're talking about being paid nearly like 0.001,
Wow.
0.004 cents a stream, which
Wow.
it's devastating. Um, it's like you talk about something as valuable as art and being able to share something that a lot of times comes from most people's hearts, being that stomped down and that cut up
Mhm.
when it comes to being able to get paid, and it's dangerous.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were breaking this down for us,
Mm,
but for somebody who's listening now that has a desire to, they have an idea. You said
mm,
that Creator Connect can help them get their idea over to a specific artist.
mm,
How tell the listeners like if they're serious about something, it's been on their mind. How can they,
mm.
get started? What is the first thing that you would tell them to do?
So what you do is you go download the app, and then what you
What
do is
app?
Creator Connect. You
Thank you.
download Creator Connect. You will have your idea in mind, have how much you want to spend already in mind. And then there's going to be a Creative Connect logo that you will see on each, photo or video that maybe be similar to the type of art that you're looking for.
Hmm.
And you will see that creator. When you press that button, it's going to give you the ability to send them a request.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you can go ahead and type in a description of what you want. And you can even, budget, put the deadline in there or when you want it done by. And then what happens is that request goes to them. They can choose to accept or decline or counter. And sometimes they may just send you a different, say, look, I'll do this for you and I want to get this much more or not. Whereas sometimes they may just accept it. And then while they're in that sitter, you have us as a back in the background to kind of make sure everything goes smooth.
Okay. So you kind of make
Mhm.
sure that no one gets taken advantage of.
Yes, yes. And then while you're even in there, if something does go wrong, you have a cancellation option where you can, you guys can basically come to it does you like, say, oh, something's wrong, maybe they only got 50% complete. You can notify us of that right in the app. Boom. And sometimes a lot of times the app may even just auto resolve the situation for you. Both of you guys kind of agree. And if it escalates, then it would come to us and hold the funds in escrow, and then we will, get it figured out for you. So you are completely safe with your ideas in our creative process because you know that we're here to make sure you get screwed. We can do up to deals. We can do up to about $900,000 deals on Creator Connect.
Hmm.
You know,
So it makes me when you so we're talking about music, but I'm thinking like for people that do podcasters, the people that have big podcaster platforms, like I'm thinking huge since you said Jay-Z, like um Oprah Winfrey and other people that have that platform, the podcasting. So they actually get paid the same way, probably that maybe the music the people in the music industry get paid, as far as how many times people listen to the show or something they do,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
how does
yeah.
podcasters line up
Mhm.
with
Yeah,
streaming?
that's interesting that you bring that up too, because I thought about also creating this type of system for what we call UGC, which is a user generated content creator. You know, so you guys right now are what we call you. This is UGC content. User generated content. Yeah. Um, and what happened is that like right now, you guys have a bad deal too. You guys are in the same situations as the artists as well, because the persons who may have a premium account that chooses to watch your content is not you're not getting a percentage of that subscription fee, right?
Spotify
Yeah,
is, Apple
yeah,
is.
yeah, YouTube,
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm,
exactly.
YouTube. Mhm.
So that right there is that's a big one. You know, I mean that I'm thinking about that. You know, but I know that to pull that properly off, because what happens is the reason why you can't necessarily do it as well in your area is that a lot of people, you know, repost content or they take content and they post on account. So you don't know if that person technically even owns the content
Copyright.
that they posted.
Yeah.
So sometimes doing it based off, you know, what necessarily was most popular is sometimes the best situation
Mhm.
for what they're doing.
Um,
Do I think it's you know, that was the whole reason that actually was the whole reason NFTs were supposed to exist. NFTs were supposed to exist because you want to say, okay, oh look, I own a percentage of this art. I should now be allowed to go post this thing wherever I want
mhm.
because I own the NFT. You know, that means that it's a smart contract between you and the creator to be able to have a percentage of thing, and it's incentivized for you to go and, you know, post it all over and make it grow so it becomes more popular and up in value because it was going to make your stuff going up in value. But that turned it to, you know, that just turned into a mess. But you know, I never got really involved in it because I didn't have a lot of funding to even get involved in it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But I was looking at that and I was like, man, that could go really wrong, but I can go really right. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
I think we
Mm,
need to take a break.
Okay.
I think we need to take a break.
Yeah, I mean, we were into it, so that's why I kind of like went by the break, but we
Yeah,
can.
I think we need to take a break.
Sounds
So
good.
we'll be right back after this break.
Awesome.
Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's me, Tune Up Man, along with Joe Longhammer and Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford.
If I'm looking for a new car and I have $500, Regina, what can you do for me?
I'll take your $500 and turn it into $1,000.
But there's a catch, right?
That's right. I can only handle 25 of these deals each month.
Hurry before those 25 deals are gone.
Call or text 248-266-9875. I'll get you approved.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's me, Tune Up Man, along with Joe Longhammer and Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford.
If I'm looking for a new car and I have $500, Regina, what can you do for me?
I'll take your $500 and turn it into $1,000.
But there's a catch, right?
That's right. I can only handle 25 of these deals each month.
Hurry before those 25 deals are gone.
Call or text 248-266-9875. I'll get you approved.
Hey,
And we are back with Mr. Donovan Kirk. So, yay, we are back. He has been dropping knowledge and he has given us a lot of tools. If you would like to call in, please call in at 248-905-1128. You can talk to him. The first caller is Lunch on Us.
And if you don't call in, I'm going to breakfast.
Well, she going to breakfast anyway. Don't let her trick y'all with that one. But call in. You can ask questions today. We have Donovan Kirk. He is the innovator and creator of Creator Connect.
Woo, woo, woo.
So you were telling us
From Pontiac.
from the Yak Town. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
We talked about when we came on loyalty. What do you
Mhm.
think about loyalty?
Oh, loyalty is I think it's an incredible relationship that a lot of people think is more important to have with others, which is cool, but you really need to have it with yourself. And
Let's talk about it.
yeah, I think when it's like okay, how much do you really love yourself? Think about it. How much do you really love yourself? Like, are you gonna really allow somebody to let you get paid 0.001 cent a stream? You know what I mean? Are you really gonna allow somebody to do that to your art? Are you really gonna align your art? Are you really gonna keep giving in? How much do you love yourself?
That's
know,
good. And the
I mean,
content, right?
Yeah, in the content, like think about it. When you wake up, you know what I mean. Like, what do your body is already knows what you need to be doing. It's gonna tell you somewhere in your head. You know it. Like you in tune with yourself.
It's
gonna
time to
tell
eat.
you. Yeah,
Your body's gonna
Yeah.
tell you it's time to eat,
it's time to use the
or
bathroom.
you're getting weak.
Yeah. Or it's what I mean. And it's just like and when it's trained like that in so many other areas, just like with those carriers too. That when you really loyal and love yourself, loyalty is about self love. I just making sure you're gonna tap in. So that's kind of how I see it, and I do think that loyalty with others builds the best relationships. I mean, like relationships is everything. Like you like being able to come here and communicate and talk to y'all. Like I value that. That's a gift to me. I'm excited. I was up at 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like
Energy.
yeah.
Excitement.
So it's like and that right there is like I will always want to to do what I can to want to make sure you guys get to where you guys got to be in life or where you want to take things. You know what I mean? That's like and I think that's when loyalty becomes positive because you're thinking about the people that are in your actual circle.
Yeah.
Think about when you log on Instagram. You look at a bunch of people that you don't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
And we follow a lot of people we don't know. Following their lives, and it has
We even
nothing to
follow
do with
people
us.
we don't even like what
Right.
they said.
They
We're
probably-
just trying to see what's going on.
We're trying to
Man.
find out more.
And you don't know what type of energy them people send to you, but
Right.
you know the person next to you, and they done maybe pissed you off a little bit, but you don't know what that celebrity doing behind closed doors.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I lived in LA, so I know y'all are getting tricked. A lot of people getting tricked. If you don't know what's going on, I mean, like it's people messing with they trying to mess with people's heads and to create an image. So it's like, look, if there's any word you think about in the morning is love and loyalty.
Wow, that's good.
So if there was one thing that you could instantly master in a skill in your life, what would it be?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. Oh man,
Don't think about it too long. Just
I mean, be like,
I mean, it's you. It's
magical?
your
It's
Like,
your life. You
I want to be able to fly.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like literally?
Yeah.
And where's that gonna take you?
You
Where's
know
the
it's a
flying?
song to say it, I believe.
Right. Where's that gonna take you though? If you flying, where's that gonna take you? Where do you want to go if you're flying that you can't get to right now? You're just gonna get there faster because you're flying, right?
Yeah, but you had that mobility of just being able to see the views, being able to see how the world looks. When you up there, you able to like really get that feel and just see, really be like that feels like more like freedom to me. You don't gotta pay to go to somewhere extra. You know what I'm saying?
But you're gonna pay. If you're flying, you're gonna pay. Even if you're flying yourself.
I'm talking about like literally my body being able to fly.
I'm with you. When
Oh,
you
but-
said fly, I'm thinking to
Yeah.
myself, you in the air, you flying in the air like an airplane, right?
Yeah.
But that's gonna cost you regardless. Even though you're not gonna
Right.
be, even if we did and you come back in another life and you flying, right?
Mhm.
It's still gonna cost you. You're not gonna be able to just get up in the air and fly for free yourself.
Well, I guess how is it gonna cost me?
Well, it could be maybe your shoes that you're gonna have to pay for unless you're gonna be able to get up. You know what I mean?
There's gonna be
Like,
some
right.
fees though. I
There's
mean,
gonna
because
be some
obviously like you
fees,
can't
right?
be up there
Think about it.
forever. You gotta
Exactly. There's
wherever
gonna be
you
some
go,
fees.
you're gonna have to pay for something.
Right, you have to pay to come back down to the
get what
ground.
you mean. Okay.
Y'all literally got me.
I'm mad. It's
yeah.
like,
So, all right. So I guess I should probably pick something realistic too. So maybe
yeah, kind of. Yeah, I was trying to bring you
Thank
down.
you.
on that one.
I would want
Little
to
bit.
I want to get better at software engineering.
Oh.
I want to master that because I think, man, that would be a tremendous skill because like just to build my own software. Oh, and also build my own hardware. Like I want to be able to like develop, all kinds of cool stuff on my own. I'll have to pay people.
That's real good. You know, you two were talking, and I was just wondering, like Regina was saying, if you could have one thing, right? So I want to switch it and say, what is one thing you would tell another innovator or creator that
Mm.
may be watching? What What's one thing that you can tell them that helped them on this journey?
Oh, I would say believe in yourself. Yeah. I mean, so many people are gonna put you down, not be confident, trying to wrestle with your confidence,
Mm.
and but that self belief is gonna be your fuel,
Hmm.
for getting to where you need to be, and you gotta have that fuel, and it's gotta start with you.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
That's good. I like that you said that. I'm a person that believes
Mhm.
in pouring into people, letting them know
Mhm.
that you can do all things.
Amen.
Just reminding them that greatness lies inside of you. Just have to tap into it. So for the listeners, he said, believe in yourself. And when you went away to these different places, you didn't have your mom, you didn't have your family.
Mhm.
What was something that helped you along the way? Being that far, especially when you were all the way in Greece
Greece.
and
Mhm.
different spaces. How did you deal with that being away from family
Mhm.
for that period of time?
So what I did a lot of times was, is you just kind of have to just thug it out. You
You
know,
dug it out.
that's what I call it. Thug it out. You stop getting haircuts. You just balling.
You just balling.
You just looking a
You just
mess.
balling.
Wait a minute, you just
just
looking a mess.
balling. Like that's what you doing. You just balling. You can't speak the language. Ain't nobody talking to you, so you don't really know what to do. You in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Japan was cool though. I'll say Japan was cool because Japan, you just got the bullet train. You can go
Hmm.
around, go see
Yeah,
different stuff.
yeah.
I took a couple trips. I took to Thailand while I was out there. A trip to Bali.
Ooh, yes, you went to some great
So what
places.
comfort though?
Yeah.
What when
Mhm.
you're in another country and you are alone, you're away from your family, you're away from your friends. How do you comfort yourself? You know what I mean? How do
Oh
you
yeah.
it's like your mind.
Mhm.
When you're not in touch with your family or people or
Mhm.
what just gives you your juice.
Mhm.
How do you
Well, I guess one of the things
how do you
is
deal?
you meet yourself a nice girl over there.
I didn't go there.
Quickly.
That's not where I was going. That's not where I
Because
was
you're
going.
not gonna be comfortable. I don't know what to tell you.
That was not where I was
I guess I
going,
gotta
sir.
answer the question.
Yes, answer the question.
But I like
TMI.
I'm just being
TMI.
honest with you.
I like
You know what I'm
what you
saying?
said.
Because you in a new country, don't nobody know you ain't talking to nobody. You ain't really comfortable to
You
be
meet
quite
you a
honest.
nice girl, you be like, I
But
like you. They be like,
yeah.
huh? What you say? What
No,
you say?
but
What you say?
they'll show you all the good spaces. When you
Uh-uh.
there.
Exactly, yeah.
You got
What you say? What you
conversation.
say?
Exactly.
You got they'll tell
Somebody
you
to
what a
keep you
good
company, but
Yeah.
just besides your teammates. You know what I mean? Like you got your bros are there. Because you only get 3 Americans on the team. You
Yeah.
only 3 Americans.
So those are your best friends then.
Yeah, exactly. So and outside of that, you know what I mean. So you go to practice, you go work out, you eat. You know what I mean. So I think that was probably the most probably actually helped my experience. Is my girlfriend at the time was she was there to kind of help me along the journey.
She was from there.
Yeah, and she also could translate and things at that time.
Mhm.
So that really, I think that was like positive things. So I'm just giving you an honest answer. I guess the way I said it.
Yeah, the way you said it there, but okay. We
I love
respect
it.
that.
I love it. So Donovan, Donovan. So out of all the places you
Mhm.
traveled, what was the blessed place?
Oh wow. Oh man. I think probably the best place I'll probably travel is Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of everything. I mean, you can travel up through that country. You get a chance to do it. I mean, it's a really cool place. Yeah, I think probably say I would say my if I could say my second best place was Australia. Australia
Ooh.
is really nice.
What's Australia? Did you go?
Mhm,
What time of
mhm.
year did you go?
Oh, went there in like September,
Okay.
October, probably like
Okay.
around this time actually.
Okay. So
Mhm.
it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah.
Nice, it's nice.
But that was good.
Any
Mhm.
last words for our viewers?
Oh man, download Creator Connect. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing all our stories, and thank you so much, Regina, for having me. And thank you so much, Dr. Teresa, for having me on the show.
Thank
I'm just extremely thankful to be here and come here with y'all and download
Wait, but
Creator
how do
Connect.
they download it? How do I download
Go
Creator
to the
Connect?
App Store or type in creatorconnect.com. That's right. Creator Connect right there.
Y'all see that? Creator Connect.
Wearing his
Right.
brand.
Creator Connect.
Yes, he is the
It's
brand.
my life.
Is it your life, though?
Sometimes it feels like it's part of it. Well, that's like about 75% of my life.
It's supposed to be.
Uh-huh,
You're supposed to
uh-huh.
think,
Yeah.
eat, and believe it.
Yes.
Well, we
so-
want to thank you for joining
Thank
us
you
this
so
morning,
much.
and also thanks to your mom for inviting you to Sugar Me Desserts. We got a chance to
Yes,
meet
thank you, Mom. And
And-
thank
and
you, Reggie, for
Right.
having me coming to speak there too and doing all
Yeah.
to connecting us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Getting us
So-
back connected.
So we are I'm looking forward to us doing some business with Regina, the Queen of Carlones, and
Mhm.
because we have talked about some things. So
Mhm.
don't think I forgot about that. Just got some things going on hot on the table, and I'm looking forward to that because the one
Mhm.
thing about you, you're bright, you're young, you're energetic, and you believe in connecting.
Mhm.
And I'm looking forward to you helping me take my brand to another
Yes.
level.
And I can't wait. I think,
Yeah.
oh man, this is
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
this,
gonna be your first and your little pilot to be able to. What we're
Mhm.
gonna do is take it to another level, so you have other
Mm.
people that come to you and where we create some things that's separate from what you're doing.
amen.
So
Thank you.
Yeah.
amen.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you so much for
All right.
having me.
Yeah. We'll be right back
Right
after
back.
this quick
Cheers,
break.
y'all.
Wait. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's me, Tune Up Man, along with Joe Longhammer and Regina, the Queen of Carlones, at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford.
If I'm looking for a new car and I have $500, Regina, what can you do for me?
I'll take your $500 and turn it into $1,000.
But there's a catch, right?
That's right. I can only handle 25 of these deals each month.
Hurry before those 25 deals are gone.
Call or text 248-266-9875. I'll get you approved.
Back and we're back at the favorite part of our show, current events. But okay, so our first current event is Ronnie McNear's Sunset Island brunch that starts tomorrow, Sunday, September 21st from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is, what is that? Mimosa
Mimosa.
specials and food by Raleigh's Catering, and they have live entertainment. Tickets available on Eventbrite or pay at the door. It's located at Sunset Island, 7 North Saginaw, Pontiac, Michigan, 48342. Don't forget to check it out. It's the first Sunday brunch that they're starting to do. So super excited about that. Again, that's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. And food is by Riley's Catering, 7 North Saginaw Street.
Okay, the Turtlehead Productions and DNA Productions presents Comedy at the Crowford. It's hosted by Terry Hodges. It's starring Faison Love. Y'all remember him from Fridays. And you have Shawnee D. She's from
Shawnee
the 313,
D.
y'all. And then you have Horace H.B. Sanders. This is going to be a night of laughter. This is happening on Friday, October 10th, 2025 at 8 p.m. at the Crowford, which is located at 1 South Saginaw Street in Pontiac, Michigan. You can get the tickets. They are $35 in advance and $40 at the door. Tickets can be purchased at thecrowford.com, www.thecrowford.com.
Next we present Pathway to Progress, all access to all. Pay apprenticeship training. Get the training you need to earn the money you need. Sign up today. Forms http://form GLE/KF B as in boy, P as in Paul, YSSA. Anyway, hit the link, hit the link on here. It will get you to that. It's Empowerment Social Club. Also, you have Perry Street, Truth Power. But bottom line, scan the QR code or contact information 947 That's contact information 947-517-5272 or do the QR code.
Job and resource event. Join us for an exciting opportunity and resources and information. Don Hanna is presenting this on Tuesday, September 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Goodwill Greater Detroit Flip the Script, located at 440 North Telegraph Road in Pontiac, Michigan. The companies that will be in attendance is production and manufacturing, service and hospitality, social and community service, information technology, and construction. Dress for success and bring your resume and ID.
Reunion weekend, I am alumni of Oakland University. Anyway, Thursday, October 9th is hosted by Nicole Anderson, Keith Arnold, and John Smith. It's at the Crowford, 1 South Saginaw from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. $20 general admission, early bird $15, cash bar, cigar patio, and small plate. Scan the QR code. Be in the house. I will be out of town at my cousin's wedding, so I'm gonna miss the full weekend of the kickoff of the reunion weekend on Thursday and Friday comedy night. I hate that I'm gonna miss that weekend, but I will be up at the rest of the parties.
Blue Believers of Prostate Cancer Awareness, first annual mental health summit. Let's talk. It's being hosted by Keisha Hamilton Williams. She's the coordinator. Tickets are 35 at $25. I'm sorry. Cash App Keish 67. And you see she has a line of people that will be there. This is happening on Thursday, October the 9th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The doors open at 5:30. It is at the Ruby Exquisite Event Space at 14110 Telegraph Road in Detroit, Michigan. So if you are interested, you can please cash app her here. Tickets are $25.
The Pontiac Mayoral Debate Candidate and Mixer with Mike McGinnis and Kermit Williams, Wednesday, September 24th, 6 p.m. It is going to be held at Ronnie McNair Sunset Island, 7 North Saginaw, second floor, Pontiac, Michigan. Join us Pontiac's Mayoral Debate and meet the candidates Mixer City Council and Library Board. You don't want to miss the chance to meet and sharpen your skills Anyway, this is hosted by the Sin Foundation, Pontiac United, OU, Center of Engagement, and the Pontiac Regional Chamber. Let me just give a shout out for this. So I remember, if anybody's listening, that you guys need to make sure that when you have these events, you got to make sure you're streaming them, because a lot of people are not going to be able to make it on that Wednesday night. And streaming is very important, because getting on a social media platform, being able to actually watch the debate and be in the comforts of your car at home, this is very important. So if anybody wants to get streaming, you can also contact Sante, which is our producer, right? And get it streamed, because you got senior citizens and people that maybe can't get out their home, that need to actually be in the house, going to be in their house, need to be in their house watching it on their phone or anywhere except being there. So if you want to get more votes out, Mike McGinnis and Kermit, you got to bring the streaming to the people at home. So one of you guys need to reach out to Santi. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I was getting off. I was going on a tangent. That's why I said go ahead. Sorry.
Pontiac, the heart of Oakland County, ribbon cutting. This is Maddie Hatchett Park. So this is the ribbon cutting for that. And this is on Saturday, September 23rd. Wait, this
Not
is not
Saturday,
the
it's the
Saturday.
23rd.
It saved the date for the 23rd of September at 5:30 p.m. This is taking place at 135 Perkins Street in Pontiac, Michigan. So that's happening on next week. That is September 23rd at 5:30 p.m. Join us for the ribbon cutting of the Maddie Hatchett Park.
All right. We got some great events. If you guys have any events that you want to share with us, you can always inbox us on Facebook on Be in the Driver's Seat.
Yeah, I got a couple events that are fastly coming up. I'll be sharing those on next week too.
You're very welcome. You are very welcome, Tanya.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya.
You're
Thank you
very
for
welcome.
doing.
Thank you for having.
Big Perm
Yeah.
coming to Pontiac. You right, yeah. Faison
Who is
Love
Big
is
Perm?
coming. So he was Big Worm and Friday. Faison
Oh,
Love.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I hate I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's gonna be funny. Shout out to all the people around the city though that are doing events to bring people out in our city.
So you
Great
have a
job.
couple events coming up before we get off.
I do. I have a couple events coming up, and I know on this coming Saturday, which is the 27th of October, the Fountain for Women presents the annual Wellspring, and I'm one of the speakers. It's happening at 17235 Middle Belt Road in Livonia, Michigan. It's from 9 a.m. to 5. You can pay at the door. The price is $25. Lunch will be included. And so I'm excited about that. And that there are several more events that are coming, but I just don't remember the dates.
All right. We'll make sure we have those days next Saturday. And thanks for joining us on Be in the Driver's Seat. Remember, sharing is caring. If you are new on Facebook to us, make sure that you like our page, comment, share. And then if you're new to us on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Hey, happy Saturday,
Happy
everybody.
Saturday.